everyone, Melanie here, and it's very early morning, Father's Day, and I was just out here in the garden, and I realized that it's been a while since we've taken a video to kind of show what everything looks like, because everything changes pretty much on a daily basis now. I swear, plants overnight just jump right up. So what I will do is I will just kind of take you around, show you what's happening on Father's Day 2021. So I'm just gonna do a quick pan. I'm sorry, we're still folding up some things and cleaning up, but there's our garage. Oh, there's our garage. And yes, of course, Millie, she just wants to be. She likes running through the gardens. Anyway, I just wanted to do a quick pan of what we all have going on and how many, just so you can kind of see the whole overview. And yes, we do need to cut our grass and invest in a weed eater. And if you hear chickens, that is Chuck, our bantam rooster that we have. They're part of our garden, but this is their house, and then they have a fenced off area in this whole corner, and then usually we'll let them run when the plants aren't as small. And then we do raise pasture raised chickens, but we have a couple ones that just are a little gimpy, and I was scared that they just would be kind of more of a hassle, so we have them chilling out here. We move them and feed them, and they can get around, don't get me wrong, they're not immobile. These guys are stretched out. But yeah, we just kept them at home, and they are big. Like, look at this girl. Yeah, this is her funny leg, but look at how big she is. Hey, Mama? I know. I know Millie and them are friends. Well, I don't know if the chickens like her, but she sure appreciates them, and she doesn't attack them or anything. She's just like part of the pack. Ugh. And yes, I'm still planting. I have a couple more trays of dahlias to put in, and then I am done. Anywho, I will kind of go now. So let's dive into kind of what's what and what's everything. So I'll take you through it. So walking up and kind of directly under our clothesline, and again, cleaning the backyard up. Excuse this junk and some plants I need to clean up and plants, but I wanted to show you because, this is just real life, urban farming at its finest. So this is a herb garden we have here, which I'll be using for herbs, not for, maybe for the cut flower, but mostly for drying. I'm really trying to be intentional this year about drying a lot more herbs. Last year I got really into it, and look at, this is our third succession of romaine lettuce. It's really shaded right here, and it's been amazing. They're just doing really, really well. So I was like, finger crossed, maybe this could be our new little lettuce spot. I might try put another succession in once these get a little bit older. So we'll see. And then moving on down over here, at the mountain market, I bought some cilantro. From Kaylee. And then I have some catnip that I got from our local Kelwood greenhouse, Sarah Bourne. And then this is some calendula, a mix of calendulum that I had did from seed a little later, so that's why they're a bit small, but they're just taking off. And these are some African daisies. Again, planted them late, they're smaller, so they'll be a bit later, which I'm fine with. And these are some native prairie plants that I really like, the seed pods, so it'll be interesting to see how they go. I'm comparing the native to how these do, so it'll be interesting to see if they fare better leaving them in nature, or if you can collect seeds. And yeah, love experimenting. This is a horseradish that I'm actually going to be planting and dividing Had a local lady recently introduced friend. Red River General is their Instagram account if you want to check them out. She had asked if we had any horseradish, and I'm like, oh my goodness, do we have horseradish? Like, look at this. There is baby horseradish. There is so many of them, so it'll be fun to get this planted up. I know it's getting a little late. It's already flowered out, but that's fine. And like I said, I have 2 trays of dahlias that I had from cuttings that I have to get planted. They probably all will not fit in this bed. And then my fig that I need to get a bigger pot. Yeah, excited about that. Here we have some everbearing raspberries, some rocket. Here, I'll go on this side so you're not seeing my shadow. Some snapdragons. These are, I believe, rocket series. And then I have a bed of amaranth, love lies bleeding, I think, or something along those lines. It's really gorgeous. I'm super excited about that. Here, first time trying cucamelon. I'm really excited and interesting to see how that tastes. I've never tasted one, but why not grow it, right? And then this is a herb garden that I have here, sage and 2 different types of basil. I think this is lemon and cinnamon for cut flowers, like for the bouquets and cut flowers. And then this is chamomile, again, for drying and taking for teas and such. This is some asters. I'm not too sure on the specific varieties. I kind of went crazy and then it got all mixed up. I'm sure I have it written down somewhere, but I don't have my log in front of me. And then we have some yarrow here. And this is just some zucchini in this pot. And this is our lovely garden this year, which I'm sure will be a different video. I'm just so happy with it. Oh, and look at the pea trellis. Yeah, the rainbows. Me and Ed one evening, we were gonna use wire, and then we just kind of were like, oh, let's see if we can make some rainbows, and it turned out really good. Here, I'll take you a little bit closer. Bee, come here. Come on, ma'am, get in the garden. But look at, these are some, yeah, they're just a couple different varieties of peas that we have here, and they're just loving it. Pretty soon you won't be able to see the rainbows. We may even need to put another rung up. But anyway, back to the cut flowers. I'm just gonna run back here because along the back, these are some sunflower beds that we have. Different successions, a whole bunch of different varieties we're trying out to see what we like. Oh, look at these heads of romaine lettuce. Ah, so happy. All right, so then we're kind of going into this section here. These are some globe artichoke that are just taking off, absolutely doing well. These are some rutabaga. They're just starting to come up. These are some dahlia. Eucalyptus. It's just doing great. We have that kind of all over. I really have to, these are another succession of eucalyptus. I got to get potted up. These are some last minute nasturtiums and marigolds. I got to find a place for them. Again, more dahlias that are just doing amazing. And look at this fun experiment. Kiwi. Yeah, kiwi. I grew from a kiwi I ate in the winter. And here's another bed of dahlias. And yet another bed of dahlias. I'll probably get another video of more specifically what types we're growing and such when they're a little more recognizable. And there goes Millie. I'm not sure if you saw her. She loves running through these our Tetris board of beds back here. Sorry, I'm probably making you dizzy. So here's a lovely peony that we got. It's kind of a mystery peony. It was a donation, along with these, and they're lovely purple irises. We had a couple blooms earlier. I really didn't think they'd bloom at all because we planted them earlier this year, divided them, and they're just loving life now that they're divided. And yeah, super excited. Here's another bed of amaranth. This one we planted it a bit sooner than the one I showed earlier, and it is considerably bigger, which is fun.